Hey guys, today I'm talking Instagram. And I'm going to start with this little guy right here because this little guy right here, this is your audience. Not necessarily that your audience is made up of fish, but your audience today has the attention span that is the exact same of what a goldfish's attention span is. That's actually 7 seconds. So drawing somebody in with the right photos at the right time is honestly the secret to real estate marketing on Instagram, aside from using hashtags and having an absolutely kick-ass profile. So I actually want to walk you through 3 different things today because Instagram for real estate should not be rocket science, and it really is not that difficult once you get the hang of it. So first off, if you don't have an Instagram profile, you need one. There's 2 different types of Instagram profiles you can create, either a personal profile or a business profile. If you want to know how to do that, you'll have to buy our upcoming training on how to do that. Now, I'll give you a little hint. If you want to create a personal profile and not use your personal phone number, there's this beautiful thing called Google Voice that you can sign up for where you can actually get a number forwarded to your cell phone number. It's one way that you can even have more than one Instagram account. But again, I don't go into that in depth in these trainings. I go into that in depth in the trainings that are available from us for sale. So that's just a quick little tip from me to you, and that's a little goodie that I can give you. But let's dissect some of the most successful real estate agents in the United States and look at specifically what they're posting, because I guarantee you it's not what a lot of you are putting on your Instagram or on your Facebook or anywhere else. Now here's another little tidbit. Did you know that you can share direct from your Instagram page to both your Facebook and Twitter page? Because Facebook loves Instagram so much, think of Facebook like Instagram's mommy. And when your 5-year-old brings home a picture they drew in school for you, you're going to put that right up on the fridge in the most prominent display point possible. Did you know that Facebook favors Instagram the same way that you favor those pictures on the fridge? They actually like photos posted from Instagram more than just photos uploaded natively from Facebook. Again, things we go over in the training that we are offering in addition to a whole heck of a lot more with the tools that you have. But those are just a few nuggets I want you to take away right from the beginning. 1, your customer's attention span is that of the goldfish. 2, you have to have an Instagram account, either personal or business. 3, if you want to create a secret Instagram account, you can do it using Google Voice. And 4, it's time to take a look at what's successful and how that actually ties into the content calendar we've already given you. So let's take a look at Fredrik Eklund. He is one of the major players on $1 Million List in New York. First 3 pictures, guys. Are any of these homes? I don't even think I have to wait for an answer because I'm not live. No, none of these are homes. What these are doing is telling his story. They're showing who he is as a human being. He's got 4,200 Instagram posts. He has almost 1 million followers, and he's only following 1,200 people. Why? Because he's interesting and he posts engaging content. So let's dissect a few things he's posted. Well, recently, he and his husband have had a set of twins using a surrogate. It's been a long-going struggle for them. People are extremely happy for them. Look at the engagement on these posts, guys. These are very personal posts, but the engagement on them is what you're looking at. Fredrik also has his little fingers in a whole bunch of different businesses. Lately, a wine release. So what is Fredrik promoting on his profile up here? He's promoting his wine release. So let's take a quick look at why this is engaging to people. So he's telling where they're selling. He's, putting little emojis on there. And he's getting tons and tons and tons of engagement. 19,000 likes on a single post that has nothing to do with real estate. Yet, boys and girls, everyone knows he is a real estate agent. Here he is kind of doing his real estate thing. He's got his bare feet. He's doing his photo shoot. He's taking pictures of the skyline to show what it feels like to live in New York City. He's taking pictures from one of his listings, being very creative about it. But the one thing you notice about this particular personality is he's showing his personality 100%, even though everything's not about houses. It's like there's very rarely pictures of homes. And even when there are, it doesn't matter. Because the entire goal of social media is to get people to do what? Go back to your website, but also to engage with you, to start a conversation with you. Posting interesting, engaging content is a fantastic way to begin a conversation with an audience you might not even realize you have yet. So the more he shows off his personality, the more likable he is, the more people want to talk to him and do business with him. Let's take a look at something else from another standpoint. Ryan Serchant, another huge player in the $1 million listing space, but yet a very different posting strategy to a point. Still, he's focusing on, what does he love? He loves his wife. He loves the gym. He loves public speaking. He's focusing on that New York City skyline, sitting in front of, some of his favorite buildings in New York City. What is it like behind the scenes in a day of his real estate life? What does it look like to be him in his real estate world? He's not just showing houses. He's showing pictures of him with clients, of him appreciating the men and women of the New York City Police Department and, petting a service dog. He's showing who he is and what he cares about. Not all real estate related. I mean, look at this. This is a super cute post. It got 11,000 likes and 83 comments. You've got a townhouse things for sale with his stuff on it. But is he really advertising the house? No, he's not. And he doesn't have to. That's the thing. It's all about being engagement. Now, look at, up like here. He's promoting his new TV show coming up, but he's also promoting his website up here as well. So, I mean, he's taking these things, so it's like people are drawn in with the goldfish level of interest, and then they're taking an opportunity to get to know him better by visiting his website. Let's look at a totally different personality. $1 million listing in LA. What is he doing? Still engaging personal posts of things he cares about, things his baby's doing. Very rarely is there a house. There's still houses there, sure. But he's showing his life. He's showing his behind the scenes. He's showing what people want to care about. It isn't all real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate. It's peppering in some real estate into his personal life. Let's take it a step deeper. Let's look at Chad Carroll, who takes a little bit of a different approach to real estate depending upon the type of buyer or seller that you want to attract. What does he focus on? He doesn't focus on the front of a home, nor should you ever focus on the front of a home. Curb appeal is only a part of it. He's selling the dream. He's selling the things that sell houses, guys. The kitchen, the bathroom. Because why on earth is someone going to contact you about a listing when you've already given them all the information up front? If somebody sees a kitchen that they are absolutely in love with, are they more than likely than not going to message you and say, you know what, I saw this kitchen. I really would like to know more about this house. Guess what? That's where your volley of conversation with that potential customer begins. He's taking rooms in homes, seascapes and landscapes without giving away addresses, price points, open house dates, or any of the mistakes that real estate agents are doing who are not being successful selling real estate utilizing social media. Are you starting to see a trend here? For those of you who follow Barbara on Shark Tank, I love Barbara, real estate mogul. She's still very active in the real estate world, but is she actively showing things that she's doing that are selling real estate? No, she's showcasing parts of her life. And that is what is so greatly missing from many of your profiles. You're not showing enough engagement. You're not showing enough real. You're not showing enough you. Because you're not selling your brand, and at the end of the day, you're not even selling a house. You're selling you. So if you look at, even other real estate agents in Miami, what are they doing? It's the same thing. The money shots, the shots that generate interest around properties or getting to know them. See, there's a bunch of different strategies that you can utilize when you're building your Instagram empire, and we can teach you how to build an Instagram empire. Specifically around your local community. That's one of the things we're doing in our course. That's one of the things where we're testing like this really cool new software that will do it all for you. And you're not having to sit and worry about it and touch it all the time. But that's one of the reasons that our courses are so unique and so special and so different. So how does this tie into the content calendar that we've already put together for you? Well, I would suggest you play a game. play some bingo. Actually go and look. Look and see and just dissect for yourself what these successful people in real estate are posting and what we are suggesting to post. Because you know what? It almost 1-for-1 matches up 110%. So that's really all I have for my old over-the-shoulder Instagram training today. I'm sure that some of you guys have some questions. Apparently the husband's making a cameo in the background because he doesn't realize my webcam is on. So you could say hello. But, and then the dog, of course, is going to walk. So, you know, that's another whole fun fact of my life, but a peek behind the curtain here. I did my live already. So this is the over-the-shoulder training for you guys, and this is just a suggestion of what you can post over the next 30 days. Now, is it going as deep into what hashtags you should use? Nope. That's what our training's for. Is it going into as deep as exactly what types of things you can post or what types of things are available for you to post? Nope. That's what our training's for too. But if you have questions about anything I've gone over today, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. If you appreciated the fact that, you know, we're doing these types of things for you, I would greatly appreciate if you would show that in the form of a like or a love or something. If on the third side of that, there's something you think that we can do better that is in service of you, I am happy to listen to that too. So please leave us some suggestions on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I tried to keep it short today. There's your over-the-shoulder Instagram. Lots more to come. Have a great weekend. Go sell something, and we will be around later.